Well, I'm Geo Joy, representing University of Detroit Mercy. Here, I would like to introduce my new topic, high-end automated luxury cars, as if all you are familiar with different cars in the market with a lot of features. But now I'm introducing an amazing car with a mind-blowing features. Have a look at my concept in details. I hope you would love it. These are the contents which we are going through. Before we go through the concept in detail, I would like you to introduce a few more information about the customer requirement. The customers they need the best quality product with a cheaper price, but sometimes while they look at the market for the car, they will get disappointed because some of the vehicles which they like is more expensive than they expected. Mostly, customers require the car with a cheaper price with an advanced technology which is mind blowing to them and along with the safety features. You may see most of the things in my concept. Here, I would like to introduce a few struggles which I have faced while implementing a good quality product. In that, strategy is important for all the products. Focusing on the strategy, creating a good strategy with a best performance will be always a difficult task. In my case, I struggled a few to implement a good product and also getting an overall output as the best effective one will be the another problem. So I just implemented or I just focused on the departmental outcome. If the departmental outcome gives the best quality products, this leads to be a successful in the overall outcome. And always try not to imitate the strategy which is present in the market. For the future achievements, selecting a top team members for finding the best quality product and finding a new platform for the new products and encouraging the new upcoming products for the market. Finally, a strategy to improve or increase the demand of a particular product in the market will be always helpful for a company to sustain. There are a few tips to improve or to be a best quality by establishing goals, brainstorming plans to develop, and a new innovative ideas. While establishing a goal, make sure that the technology should be a mind blowing and which have a lot of attractive features. This could be a best opportunity to stand up with a new platform. When it comes to brainstorming, there are a few things to be improved. Presently, we need to be more friendly with the customers. This will give a better bonding with customer and the company person. If this contacts or is this bonding goes up, this leads to be a good attraction to others to come into our company and to be a good model and implement a good service theme which could be always helpful. If a company produce a few products and if they don't have the capability to solve the problems by a service team, that would be the great loss for the company. So making a mistake is not a problem. but there should be a solution to solve it. The next is to develop a plan and to be a role model to the others. Creating a big network by developing a good strategy or a good plan will be always worth. Once we create a better strategy, there should be a way to outsource the product, or there is a way to show up to people that we create a good product. And the next thing is, if you created a new product, there should be a new platform for the newcomers and try to encourage their idea. Moreover, find a marketplace for them to implement their ideas to the public will be a good support. To be the best is always a question to in all the departments or in all the competitive fields. So to be a best person is a question mark to everybody. And we can be a best person by updating all the information by day to day. And that can be done by a good research and development team. If you have a good research and development team can update all the information and try to get new innovative ideas for the company. And the next important thing is the company integrity. Always stick with the company integrity, which leads to be a company to be successful. Well, there you go. This is a water car combination which is floating on the water. You may see a certain vehicles that can go into the water at certain limits, but in my vehicle there is no limitations for my vehicle. It can float in the water if it's in a salty, if it's in a lake. And the other advantage of this vehicle is the vehicle can go at the maximum speed both water and land with a less energy consumption. Finally, if the water is in a too dark or if we are moving in a dark time, there are a few sensors which sense the front movement of the vehicle. If there is an obstacle in front of it, it can easily recognize and move or divert the direction to another for the safety purpose. This is the concept car design, which moves in a night and zigzaggy routes, which leads the vehicles in the exact direction. This is another example of my concept car, the vehicle which is moving in without a pilot, and this the surroundings now it's a dark, so the vehicle is using the LED lights which can sense the nearest obstacle and which helps the vehicle to move in the forward direction. And the next is following the track by a GPS navigator. So once we give the GPS navigator, the vehicle move automatically according to the direction which is given. It also converts the electrical energy into mechanical energy which is stored in a battery for a certain level. The headlight is made up of ultraviolet light which is a beam of light transmit to the obstacles and return it back and give a feedback to the sensors that there is a obstacle in front of it, so maintain a certain speed. In here, after implementing the new ideas, there is a lot of changes in the outcome in case of establishing goals in brainstorming, publicity, flexibility, and so other things. In case of establishing goals, we could improve the best customer satisfaction by giving a best customized product. And in case of technology, We gotta improve the top class in the market. Finally, the flexibility. Flexibility is always enlightened. Some of the companies can provide the best quality product in a huge expense, but giving a product with less expense is always preferable. This pie chart shows how much we are close to the success while implementing a new product. In this comparison chart, we can see that there is a deflection in flexibility and publicity. If the flexibility increases, the publicity automatically increases. It's a common nature. And secondly, establishing a goal is always an ultimate aim for a inventor. And the next one is brainstorming. To know the product to the public or to introduce a product to the public is always a vital role. Well, there is a few application of an automated vehicle which run in water and land with the automatic control system. Also, another specialty of this vehicle is the conversion of electrical energy into mechanical energy, which can be stored as in the battery in vehicle. You may think that whether a vehicle can drive in all the geometrical terrains. So my answer is yes. In my vehicle, the vehicle can go in the water, in the sand, in a muddy area, in the land with an effective speed. Then the automatic tire exchange or tire changing system, which means if a vehicle go in a sandy area, the air inside the tire becomes empty, which lead a better surface for the vehicle to move in the sandy areas. It's also same as in the water. If the air in the water became empty once it started floating on the water. Finally, the materials which is used for building this vehicle is a aluminum composite, which is mainly used in aeroplanes. The specialty of this material is have a high rigid strength and less weight. This leads to a vehicle to survive in the water and survive in the land area with an effective speed without any problems, which means with a high safety measures. These are a few references which supported me for implementing a better quality product for the customers. I am thanking you all for listening to my video and supporting me till this end. There is a YouTube link after the presentation. You can subscribe it at any time by clicking that URL. Thank you.